I'm back. I'm back. What's up, guys? Squad? It's your girl, Shara the Goddess, aka Coach Key. Back with another YT video. That's right, y'all. I know it's been a little minute. Y'all. But y'all already know when I disappear, you already know something going on behind the scenes in a great way that I'm going to share with y'all on another later date. That's right, at another time. I'm going to let y'all know what I've been doing. But I had to get up here today and let y'all know something serious, y'all. That's right. So stick around, watch this entire video. All right, y'all, so check it out, right? Today I'm here to talk to y'all about self-sabotage. That's right. Self-sabotage, y'all. Now, self-sabotagery, that's right, I just made that up. Self-sabotagery. That's a real thing, y'all. That's right, I'm talking about the sabotage, the toxicity, the negative, all of that stuff that's a low-ass vibration, all of that energy, you be doing that to yourself. Ooh, that's right. I say you be doing that ish to yourself. That's right. All the self-sabotage. You gotta know that it's coming from the internal. Your internal state. It's coming from you. Now, the reason I'm speaking about this, y'all, because, like I said, this is a real thing. And us gods, we all go through this, whether we know it or not. And I'm speaking about this, y'all, because I used to do this a lot, like, for real. And every now and then, guess what? The temptation is right there to still do it. And, you know, I'm speaking about this because it happened to me a couple days ago. Hey, it happened to me early this AM. But I ain't going to talk about what happened early this AM. I'm going to talk about what happened a couple days ago. I ain't going to tell y'all the whole story. I ain't even going to tell y'all the story. But I'm just here to tell you that, you know, your girl, Coach Key, was tempted to go back into my old ways, my old self, my old habits. And y'all got to know that that is a real thing. You know, as we are ascending to higher dimensions, higher levels within ourselves, you got to know you're going to reach some points in your day, in this experience, where you're going to be basically destroying yourself. I ain't talking about physically destroying yourself. I'm talking about, you know, mentally, just through actions, just through how you carry yourself, how you're speaking, how you're acting, how you're, you know, allowing your moods to sway you all type of different ways. Like, that shit is a real thing, y'all, because you got to know, you know, as we have exited out this matrix, meaning we became very knowledgeable about Babylon. We became very knowledgeable about who we are as the divine non-ether beings and the gods of this universe and all of that. And, you know, we learned about, you know, the matrix and how it was controlling us through MK Ultra. Yeah, I like to say MK Ultra because that's what it's been, y'all. It's been mind control. That's what it's been the whole time, you know. Just through the frequencies out here, where the energies out here that they spray with y'all know the whole spiel. I ain't gotta go all the way back. Check out my old videos if you want that type of talk, you know, about the matrix or whatever. But I'm here to talk about the role that you actually contributed to, you know, the demise of the organic self that you supposed to been being, you know, because we have all played a role, even though we know it's because we had been rocked to sleep by the matrix, you know, through programming and all of that. We understand that. But you got to know the role that you also played by default, of course. I will say that, you know, I still got to give us grace Because, it's been like we've been under a real spell. In a real way. A lot of people don't think spells are real, but if you're watching this video, you should know by now that spells are very real. This is what this whole matrix is built off of. Spells, wizardry, magician work. Now you got to know that we are the only magicians of this planet. It's just we have been giving our power away, and they've been using it against us, because the only reason that Babylon was able to exist is because we signed off on everything that they did. And that's just the role that we played in that. But I ain't even talking about on a big level. I'm talking about in a day-to-day life, how you self-sabotage yourself, and have been doing this. And until this planet gets back to where it's supposed to be, the self-sabotage, the energy, the temptation will always present itself until you pass those, I ain't even gonna say tests, but until you understand, what's really happening when you are presented with, basically dumbing yourself down, you doing what you're not supposed to be. Until you get past those levels has to, I ain't gonna say it has to keep presenting itself. So self-sabotaging, you gotta know, okay, let me tell y'all this. So you can know all the knowledge in the world. We already know the knowledge. We know about DEA activating. We know about the matrix. We know about all of this. But you gotta know, you, aka the ego, the lower self, like I said, has been under mind control. So even you know on a soul level that you the greatest of the greatest. We God in the flesh. But since we have been bots of the flesh our entire life, so now you learn all this knowledge. You like, damn, I can create reality. I can get an alignment. I can do this. I can do that. You know all of this knowledge mentally, but a part of you is still tied to the bullshit, tied to the toxic, tied to wanting to be, I ain't gonna say evil, but fuck it, it is what it is. It's tied to wanting to do the wrong thing, even though you know what to do in the face of despair. In the face of despair, in the face of fear, in the face of the matrix, in the face of it all. You know you're in a simulation. You know you're surrounded by NPCs. You know you're in something like a digital world. We understand this by now. But it's like, knowing all of this sometimes don't even matter. Like sometimes you just still want to do the wrong thing. Sometimes you still want to say the wrong stuff. But like I said, that's the ego. That's you needing to break away from that toxic self. Because you got to know that there's multiple versions of you. It's just that we have been choosing to be the lowest version of ourselves. But like I always say, at the end of the day, you are the operant power. You are the observer. You get to choose which avatar, meaning when I say avatar, really is the same avatar, but you get to choose the energy, the version of you that you want to exist in on a day-to-day basis. And the self-sabotage comes from you should be walking, talking, acting, being your higher self at this particular point in the game. Like we know we should be doing that. We know what to do, but like I said, sometimes you don't want to do the right thing, but that's a trick. That's what I'm here to tell y'all. Like self-sabotage, you think that you want to do these things. You think that, oh no, like I need to react this way. I need to that's still a trick. That's still the matrix actually tricking you, because like I always say, you are the operant power. You get to choose which version of you, meaning these different versions of you are still beneath you. Like, take for example, I'm gonna give y'all an example, right? Because this is how you know you got. Now I need to be in this. How you know you got. For example, right? When I get on this camera, right? Y'all know Shara the Goddess. Now Shara the Goddess I got up here originally talking about the Matrix, reptilians, this, that, and I was really on my, just exposing the Matrix. The that's exposing the matrix, talking about spirituality, talking about how we the this and we that, that's shout out a goddess. Now, Coach Key, now let me say this, all of these versions of you are still tied to the ultimate you, the operant you, but you can it's like basically putting on a new outfit. This outfit, when you put on this outfit, you act this way. All of the thoughts and feelings and the way that you act come online, basically, when you step into this outfit. But then when you put on this outfit over here, that's a whole different type of energy. So basically, yeah, shout out to Goddess is, talking about woke shit, exposing the matrix, this and that. Now, Coach Key is tied to shout out to Goddess, but it's still another version. Coach Key is mostly talking about law of attraction, manifesting. Even though it's still similar to shout out to Goddess, it's still a different, vibration to a certain level. Coach Key Coach Key sometimes is just gonna strictly be talking about, like I said, manifesting, law of attractions, how to execute out here in this world. Now, at another time in my life, I was Hotness. That's my rap name. Now, Hotness is a whole different type of character. Like, I wasn't on no woke shit. I was on some, some rap shit, some toxic shit. So basically, it's infinite versions of you. And every day you get to decide which version of you that you want to be in. And like I said, you got to look at it like you throwing on a new outfit every day. It's just like, let's just say when you go to church, when you used to go to church back in the day. You go to church, you act like how you supposed to act in church. Or let's just say when you go to your job, you act like you would act. It's like different. And y'all know what I'm talking about. So you got to know all of these different versions of you exist right now in this moment. But you got to know the main version of you, all of those versions of you that you most likely have been being your entire life have been low vibrational. Even if you think that, oh no, it wasn't low vibrational. If you wasn't being God in those versions of yourself, if you wasn't being the creator or the controller creating, trust and believe, it still was tied to the matrix, the hijacked matrix. So with the self-sabotage is like this, right? Basically, anytime you entertaining a negative thought or you entertaining any type of low vibration, you gotta know that's you self-sabotaging. That's you doing that shit to you, because it's like, at this particular time in the game, you shouldn't even be entertaining certain ideas, certain thoughts, certain feelings, because all of that is tied to the hijacked matrix. And you know that you got the power to create. You know that you don't have to entertain negative thoughts or low vibrational thoughts. Let me say that. You know you don't have to do that. But every now and then, you still find yourself doing it. Even though you know how to not do it, you still do it. It's almost like, you eating certain foods and certain snacks and things. You know you shouldn't be doing that. But guess what? Sometimes you be like, fuck it, I'ma still do it. That's a form of self-sabotage. Like, basically knowing the right thing to do, but still deliberately choosing to do the wrong thing. Now, that's the price that you're going to have to pay for that. And basically what I'm here to tell you is that, yeah, you're going to have to pay for self-sabotaging, y'all. And like I said, a couple days ago, I was face to face with doing some self-sabotaging shit. Now, when I did it, let me tell y'all this. I did it, but in the midst of me doing what I used to do, I stopped and I was like, I ain't doing this shit. Like, I just stopped doing it because I knew and I know that I gotta pay for this. Basically, you have to pay for your ignorance. I can't even say ignorance, because to be ignorant is to not know something. So guess what? Your ass ain't ignorant no more, because you know exactly what to do. The thing is, will you do it? Will you deliberately pull yourself out of that MK Ultra that you under in that moment? All of that toxic, whatever's going on, will you do it? This is when discipline comes in. This is when knowing that you got to know that you're going to feel uncomfortable. Anytime you are growing, anytime you are going to the next level in this matrix, being uncomfortable, discomfort has to be present. It has to be. Because in that moment, that's when you are face to face with exiting out of the 3D hijack matrix. Like, you have to be face to face with that shit. Just to get to that next door, just to go through that next portal, you have to be face to face with that old portal. And I always say, if you're not doing this, then that means you're doing that. If you are not on, that means that you are off in all seconds of every day. Either you are being the greatest you are being the creator, being God, or you're being a sleeping bot. So anyway, that's all I wanted to talk about. Self-sabotaging is a real thing. And you got to know, like I said, even though we are aware of all of the stuff that has been done to us, but we have to be responsible and take accountability for our own participation. And like I said, give yourself grace and know that, you know, we understand that it's because a part of you is still attached. All of this comes down to being attached to this simulation. And as long as you are attached to anything, people, places, things in this simulation, that means that you are still allowing this simulation to be a thing. You are still allowing this 3D to exist. The whole point of ascending and going to the next level is about us shutting this simulation down, shutting this 3D hijack matrix down. And the way that we shut it down is through every choice and decision that us starseeds that we make every day. You got to understand how a digital world works. We got to understand that everything around you, it doesn't really exist. It only exists because us real souls are in that scene. It's only a few of us really here. When I say a few of us, I'm talking about a certain amount of real souls that are here. Everybody else is just holographic illusion projections of the subconscious mind. Whether that's the subconscious mind that you projecting, you know, because we are from the higher realms, but this 3D matrix is also projecting fake people, fake places, fake food, all of that shit. It's just like when you go to sleep at night, you have a dream. All of that shit in your dream wasn't real. But guess what? When you was there, it felt very real. That's what's happening with us. So, yeah, you got to know that part of this shit, you participating in it, you still allowing hell to exist is because of some of the actions that we take every day. So the way that you shut this matrix down is by choosing new thoughts, choosing new decisions, choosing new actions. And in the face of you doing that shit, you ain't gonna want to do it. You ain't gonna want to do it. But that's the trick. It's like almost the last door that you got to go through before you get to the sunny skies or the sunniness, the greatness. So yeah, just be aware of the self-sabotage that you do every day and just be mindful and make the right decisions, y'all. Make the right choices. And when you find yourself in a situation that I was in the other day and that I still be in a lot of the days, you know, make the right choice, y'all. You're going to be proud of yourself when you make the right choice. It's going to feel bad when you're making that choice, but the bigger, at the end of the day, the bigger picture, like, you're going to be so proud of yourself. So anyway, let me go ahead and get out of here for now. Till the next time, this is your girl, Shara the Goddess, aka Coach Key, and I'll be back with y'all shortly, y'all. I promise y'all, you know, I'm about to start posting these videos back to back again. But anyway, just be aware that, like I said, it's multiple versions of you. And that shit just like putting on an outfit. You know, you put on, think about it, like you put on certain clothes and certain things, you act a certain kind of way. Sometimes you put on certain shit, you act another way. So you can jump into these different characteristics of yourself every day. That's all I'm saying. Because the multiverse is very real. I'm going to make another video about, I made a video a while back talking about the multiverse, but I think it's time, you know, to update y'all on some new information. Well, not even new information, because all the information is already stored within you, but just to bring it to your awareness, you know. So stay tuned for a video about the multiverse. So anyway, let me get out of here for now. Till the next time, y'all. I'm out. Peace.